Hey, what's up, guys? Jack here. I've never done a vlog before on my iPhone, so this is weird. But I'm just talking to you guys to let you know what's going on in my life, and got some pretty big news. This is for everybody from the stream, all my YouTube bros, and family and friends. So what happened was last Wednesday, a family friend, Brandon, came into town. I picked him up from DIA, and he and I went out to dinner. And he lives in LA, and he works on TV shows essentially, and he does a lot of stuff right now. He's working on The Bachelor, and so he's a pretty big deal. It's pretty cool. And so, if you don't know much about me, I am very passionate about film, and would like to get into that sort of industry at some point. And so Brandon and I had dinner that night. We talked about stuff like that. Talked about me moving out to LA potentially, and him saying I should go for it, follow my dreams, and that he could potentially get me an editing job or something like that as like an editing assistant. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So I went home the next day, just like with all these thoughts in my mind about how I don't know I want to go for it, and I think I could make it out there. And so the day after that, on Friday, Brandon calls me about 5 p.m. and he says, "Hey, I have this job for you." And I was like, "What?" And he says, You could have this job as a production assistant on a TV show, but the only catch is you would have to leave tomorrow for Vegas." And I was like, "What the fuck? Holy shit." He's like, "Let me know if you can do it. I know this is like crazy last minute, but they really need someone." And I was like, "Do they know that I have zero experience?" And and he's like, "Yeah, they know. They said they'll take anyone." I was like, "Okay." So I called my mom, told her about it, called my dad. I called my boss at work, Kelly, and she didn't pick up. And I'm supposed to work at the hotel Friday, Saturday that weekend. So literally the next day, well, sorry, I mixed it up. He called me on Thursday, and I would have to leave on Friday. So yeah. And so I talked to my boss, Kelly, and I was basically straight up with her, and I was just like, I have this opportunity. I would need 2 weeks off to go to Vegas to be the production assistant on this TV show. And it would be me, like, essentially following my dreams. And she said, go for it. And so I called Brandon back. He's like, okay, he's like, really? You're actually going to do this? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, and so he sent my information to his friend who was working in Denver at the time. And she calls me about like 2 hours later, and we sort stuff out. And next thing I know, Friday comes. I meet them up in Denver. We have dinner with the whole crew. There's only about 12 people on the show. The show is a TV show on the History Channel called 10 Things You Didn't Know. And the host is Henry Rollins, who is this like crazy cool celebrity guy. So I had lunch with all of them, and I met everybody. And we left Denver at about 3 o'clock and drove straight out to Vegas yesterday. We got stuck in some really bad traffic on I-70, so we didn't get into Vegas until 4 o'clock last night. And the girl and I who rode with me and who essentially got me the job, Carrie, we were so hungry when we got here. We went out to this restaurant called Suede at some hotel, and I got a Belgian waffle and a beer. It was a really weird combination at 4:30 in the morning. And then we just crashed, and now it's today, and I'm just living the dream right now. I am baffled at my life at this point. It's outrageous. we start shooting on Monday. We'll shoot 2 shots, or we shoot in Vegas, then we shoot at this Hoover Dam on Tuesday, and Wednesday, I think, and then we come back here. And yeah, I'm just so stoked. I can't even describe it. It's like, I'm so happy. I woke up this morning at about 11 and went and worked out because the motivation I have right now is insane. And the few people that I've told are ask me if I'm like nervous or scared, and it's crazy because I'm not nervous at all. I'm just so confident that this is the beginning of a whole new chapter in my life. And I know that I'm going to make this happen. And tonight we are going out to hitting the strip, hitting up the clubs with the producers of the show and the project manager and everybody. And I'm going to do some nice networking, hopefully. And hopefully after this, secure myself a nice job in Los Angeles or something. So let me give you guys, I'll make a separate video. I'm doing this on my phone, although I have my camera because I don't have a computer, so I wouldn't be able to upload it right away. But I'll record some footage, give you guys a nice tour of this amazing room. It's absolutely insane. When I was told I would get this job, I might have to put myself up in a hotel. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, I was ready for the worst. I was like, I'll sleep in the van if I have to. I don't give a shit. And I am staying in this hotel room with the girl for free. And because the guy that was supposed to room with her, Hector, has a friend in town and he's staying with him. So it's just like everything is coming up. Millhouse, I suppose. So yeah, just making this quick little thing. I'll be recording stuff all week. I'll tell you how the shoot goes, but we have the next 2 days off, and we're just going to party it up, I guess, in Vegas. So I'm so stoked. I'm about to go hit the strip, walk around, maybe find some food, and I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Every single one of you. All right. Bye.